surgido y con mucho brilli, ya sabemos cómo va.
Tendrá mucha purpurina.
Tendrá mucha purpurina, tendrá cosillas. También estará pues Nacho Vanini con su libro Búscate la vida en UK.
Mary Stapp
con English for Sport.
Todos los autores, todos los locutores, todo el mundo que va a pasar por la Feria del Libro, que van a ser muchos, tienen el calendario, los horarios en la página vaughantienda.com y también pueden seguir el día a día en las redes sociales de esta casa, Grupo Vaughan, @ antes. Yo nunca entendí, no sé si hay que decir arroba o no, pero...
Sí, Grupo Vaughan. Estarán tanto en Twitter como en Instagram. Colgaremos muchas fotos en Instagram y muchos en mis stories.
Ahí estarás ahí haciendo vídeos
y cosas para ir colgando, para estar de manera entretenida y para que no os perdáis quién está firmando en ese momento y poder acercarse.
Y anécdotas y cosas que suceden todos los años. En la caseta de Vaughan, que tienen que pasarse 165. Si van por el paseo
Fernán Núñez, que es el paseo de Núñez,
gracias, pues lo tienen ahí.
Está cerquita. Además es la entrada del Niño Jesús, que se llama Herrero Palacios. Ahí por esa entrada ya vas hacia la feria y nos encuentras de frente. Si vas directo, si quieres dar un paseo, pues te dejamos que veas más libros. Vayan ahí porque además tienen un 10% de descuento en todos los libros, que es lo más importante.
165, la caseta de Vaughan. 165.
Creo que no quedó claro. Repítelo.
165.
Muy bien, ahí estaremos.
Después de nuestros summer camps, no querrán volver a casa. Apúntalos a uno de nuestros campamentos de verano en inglés, sin clases. Este verano, regálales una experiencia inolvidable en inglés con sus amigos. Regálales un summer camp. Más información en el 91-133-5832 o en grupovaughan.com.
Ahora, si llamas al 911335832 y haces tu reserva para los campamentos de verano de Vaughan, ¿tienes un 10% de descuento?
Campamentos de inglés sin salir de España. Tus hijos hablarán inglés divirtiéndose, siempre acompañados de nuestros monitores Vaughan. Realizarán talleres, actividades, veladas nocturnas y todo ello en inglés. 91-133-5832.
Ahora, si llamas al 911335832 y haces tu reserva para los campamentos de verano de Vaughan, ¿tienes un 10% de descuento? Este verano, disfruta, aprende, sigue descubriendo. Síguenos en las redes, vuelve a escucharnos, escúchanos en los podcasts. Este verano, sumérgete en Vaughan Radio. Aquí comienza Inglés Online TVE.
Everybody, hi there. Hi. How are ya? How are you doing? Are you doing all right? Welcome to the show, Inglés Online TVE. TVE. Inglés Online TVE is the name of the show. Today we're practicing the contents from the course called, the TV show, everybody, that we do at 7:30, from 7:30 to 8 every morning on Televisión Española, on TV. You can follow the content also on YouTube of both the TV show and the radio show. And I am live now. Estoy en directo en YouTube. I am live on YouTube. You can find me on the channel Inglés Online TVE. And we have the video streaming live en directo. So connect. Look for it. That's right. Look for it. You'll find it. Ahí estamos. Inglés Online TVE. You can connect. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, and you can and make sure you hit the little bell as well to get notifications when we go live, such as right now. Ricardo is with us. Ricardo Arcos says hello, and Raquel says hello. Good afternoon to all. Antonio, good afternoon, everybody. He says, I'm doing well. What about you? That's Ricardo. Hey, I'm doing well. Yeah, thanks for asking, Ricardo. Maria Pilar says, hi, Kyle and everybody. Judinel says, hello, Mr. Kyle and everybody. Okay, very good. So we are here. We are live. And if you have questions, si tienes preguntas o dudas, you can send me your questions via YouTube in the chat, right? You can write in the chat and ask me any questions you may have. So if your English isn't perfect, ask me questions. No cuesta nada, right? Belen says, hi, folks. How are you doing? I'm fine. Well, me too, Belen. Thank you for asking. Thanks for checking in. Valentino writes in from Haiti as well. He's joining us from Haiti today. Haiti. But let's begin our show today, as we always do, with the beginner content.
Nivel básico.
Nivel básico. That's right. Basic, but essential. Beginner. This machine isn't working again. You could say it's broken again. Está roto otra vez. Otra vez no funciona. Again. This machine. Now be careful with the pronunciation. We don't say machine. No, machine. No, we say machine. So imagine you're telling someone to be quiet. Shh. Machine. Máquina, machine. This machine isn't working. This machine isn't isn't working again. That's our structure. Esta máquina otra vez está roto. No funciona otra vez. It doesn't work again, or it isn't working. No está funcionando. It isn't working again. Okay. Very simple sentence. Let's see what Chema says. He's writing in our chat area. He says, hi, Kyle. You translate in the Twitter translation, vamos a emborracharnos as let's get drunk. Can you say, we're going to get drunk? Well, it's true. Yeah, you could. It depends. If you're saying, vamos, it's like, venga, chicos, vamos a, right, let's do this. Vamos a la fiesta. Let's go to the party. Let's do this. Let's do that. Sure. So could you say, we're going to? Vamos a? Claro. Yes, of course you can. Absolutely. Yes, you can. That's a good question, Chema. Thank you. Joaquin says, let's go, everybody. Hi, everybody. And then Carna's there, and Belen says, this machine isn't working yet again. Yet again is like, otra vez? En serio? Yet again. Here's Kyle, and he's speaking English. Yet again. I can't believe it. Una vez más. One more time. Yet again. All right. Let's go ahead and have a look at today's intermediate content.
Nivel intermedio.
The train was late, intermediate. The train was late, but nobody knew the reason for the delay. El retraso. The delay. Nobody knew. Nobody knew the reason. The verb to know. Every day I know, yesterday I knew, lately I've known. And nobody knew the reason. Well, that happens sometimes. When trains are delayed, flights are delayed. I fly to Canada, but my flight was delayed. Why? I don't know. In fact, nobody knew the reason. It was just delayed. Nobody seemed to know. You could say. The train was late. Llegó tarde. Right? So to be late. We have late and we have early. We have late and we have soon. It's interesting. It's important to, soon and early. It's important to know the difference between soon and early. So with the word early, you're saying early means before normal. You're comparing to the normal time. You're comparing against the standard time. You're comparing, so like if instead of finishing the class at 7:30, if I finish the show, instead of finishing at 7:30, if I finish at 7:20, then I finished 10 minutes early. So we're comparing against the standard time, the normal time. Whereas if I say, oh, we finished, or we're going to finish soon, that's like pronto, soon, where the reference, instead of being the average time or the normal time, the reference we're comparing against is the present. I hope that makes sense. So if I say, the show will finish soon, or we'll finish talking about the intermediate example soon, but we're not going to finish early. We're going to finish at the normal time, but we are going to finish soon. I'm going to go home soon. After the show, I'm going to go home. I'm going to go home soon. Am I going to go home early? No. I'm going to go home at the normal time. But it will be soon because it's approaching that time. About 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and I'm going to go home. We have some people writing in. Maria Pilar says, like my machine, English. Machine. I'm not sure what she's saying, but they're laughing. They enjoy it anyway. Chema says, thanks. Another question. You said caer as drop. Wouldn't it be more correct as dejar caer or soltar? And caer is to fall. Yeah, sure. So dejarlo caer is to drop something. So I have this pencil in my hand, and I can drop it. If I release it, I'm holding it up. You can see on camera, I'm holding this pencil. It's not a pen, it's actually a pencil. I'm holding it up. If I drop it, it's like soltar. I'm going to drop the pencil actually. I'm going to drop it. Are you ready? Sure? Okay, I'm going to drop it. There, I dropped it. Now what happened? It fell. It fell because I dropped it. If I hadn't dropped it, it wouldn't have fallen. Sure. Okay. So drop and fall. So drop is like to release something, to allow something to fall. And then after it's dropped, it falls. It accelerates towards the center of the earth. It falls. Well, towards the earth, but yeah, that's what gravity does. Okay, Belen says, I was late. I was 20 minutes late. That's why we missed the train. That's right, perder el autobús, to miss the train. Not to lose the train, but to miss it. So we have the verb to miss and the verb to lose. Perder. I talk about this in my book called The Verb Circus, Los Verbos Esenciales del Inglés. Miss and lose. To miss has a couple very particular uses. To miss the bus. Perder, pues, transporte público, typically public transportation or transportation. To miss a flight. To miss a drive. To miss the bus. And then we also have to miss in the sense of perder una oportunidad. To miss a golden opportunity. To miss a chance. To miss in that sense. And then another one is echar de menos. To miss. I miss my mother's cooking. Echo de menos la cocina de mi madre. I miss my mother's cooking. I miss my friends from back home. I miss seeing your smile. I miss you. Te echo de menos. I miss you. Whereas lose has a few different meanings as well. No encontrar. No poder encontrar. I found my phone, but I lost it earlier today, in fact. I lost my phone. I was searching everywhere for 20 minutes, and I finally found it. Right? After I had to look for it. After I looked for it for a long time. I had lost it. So to lose is also perder, like a match. Perder, to lose a match, to lose a game. Right? To lose a match. The opposite is to win a match, to win a game. And to beat, ganarle a alguien, we say to beat them. So football, if I play tennis against Rafa Nadal, he will beat me. I guarantee you he'll beat me because he's better than me. But he beats me. He wins the match. He beats me. Okay? And then the opposite, to lose the match. We lost the match. We lost the championship as well. And we lost the game. So we say in both cases, we use lose in that case. Let's see here. Encarna says, I'm always soon in my office. What do you mean soon? You mean early. Llegas pronto. I always get to my office early, not soon. Early. Joaquin, keep studying English or you'll miss the boat. Perderás el tren o la oportunidad. That's right. You'll miss the boat. I miss vocabulary when I come to speak English, says Dudonel. I miss vocabulary. I miss it. Do you mean you forget certain words? Miss You from the song by the Rolling Stones. Yes, it is. I miss you, to lose control. Are you going back home to lose control? Yes, to lose control, absolutely. Chema Santiago says, beat is batir, a person. Well, yeah, to beat, golpear, and that's true. But you beat, vencerle a alguien, to beat the team. We beat, like Real Madrid beat Liverpool. How do you say in English, batir los huevos? Batir los huevos. To beat the eggs also, yes. Beating the eggs. To beat eggs or to whisk. W-H-I-S-K. Ooh, nice. Bonus points for Belen Gonzalez writing in, saying to beat or whisk. W-H-I-S-K. So whisk, I would say you whisk with a whisk. As a noun as well, with that little wire. It has a handle and it has sort of metal wires that loop around. But, yeah, that's called a whisk. But you can beat eggs with a whisk, or you can whisk them with a whisk, or you can beat eggs with a fork. Right? Anyway, the train was late, but nobody knew the reason for the delay, el retraso. Nadie sabía. Nobody knew. Nobody knew the reason. Judenel says to knock on the door or beat the door? No, to knock on. Tocar en la puerta, to knock on the door. We don't say to beat on the door. Well, you could be. I mean, he's really beating on the door, really violently. Pa, 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 golpeando muy fuerte, beating on the door. But when you go to tocar a la puerta, o en la puerta, right? We say to knock on the door. Mm-hmm. Okay, there you go. The train was late, but nobody knew the reason for the delay. El retraso, the delay. Nobody knew the reason for the delay. Let's push forward with today's advanced content.
Nivel avanzado.
Advanced content. Oh, before we get into it, our friend Valentino has a question. Valentino says, it's funny that Spanish people use the structure, Spanish folks, right? Spanish people use the structure, se me cayó el bolígrafo, when they want to show that they're not guilty. Spanish folks are intelligent and funny. Yeah, okay. Se me cayó el bolígrafo. Okay. That's a good, interesting expression. Belen says, Kyle, how do you say new? Ooh, new. New or new? I usually say new. A new book. New. But yes, new. We often say new. So some days I might say new, and some days I might say new. I guess both are correct. You'll hear people say one, you'll hear people say the other. Maria writes in, Valentino writes in again with a question. She says, no way. You'll be beaten by Nadal. He's very tough. And very tough even for sports, even for someone who's very sportsmanlike. Yes, okay. I would definitely be beaten by Nadal. I would be beaten means he would beat me. Claro, I'm no good at tennis. He would beat me easily. He would win the match. Okay, our advanced content. How many times has she threatened? So a threat, una amenaza, right? A threat. How many times has she threatened to run away? Right? I'm going to leave. I'm going to run away. I'm threatening to run away. So threatening it to do something is saying that you're going to do it. Maybe you do it, maybe you don't. But you threaten to do it. You say that you're going to do it. So the question here, it's kind of rhetorical. Well, how many times has she threatened to run away now? Now. Notice the now. Ahora. How many times has she threatened to run away now? I don't know. I've lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can't even count them anymore. I've lost count. How many times has she threatened to run away now? I don't know. No sé. I don't know. I've lost count. I've lost count. I was counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then I lost count. I can't keep track. Another way of saying it is I can't keep track. To keep the tally, T-A-L-L-Y, tally. To keep count, to keep track, to count up. How many times has she threatened to run away now? I don't know. I've lost track. I've lost count. I've lost count. Right? I have lost control of the numbers. How many times has she threatened to run away now? I don't know. I've lost count. Okay. We have 5 more minutes, everybody, and I want to take a look. I want to translate a few sentences because I think we've spent enough time on today's content. I think that's good. I think the sentences today were fairly easy, bastante fácil, no? Easy today. So if you have questions, write in. Other than that, we're going to do some translation, okay? We're going to do some translation. Number 1. No estoy de acuerdo con tu forma de hacer las cosas. I'm sorry, but pero no estoy de acuerdo con tu forma de hacer las cosas. Tu manera de hacer las cosas. Tu forma de hacer las cosas. I don't agree with your way of doing things. Tu forma de hacer las cosas. Your way of doing things. Now, a few things here we see here. No estoy de acuerdo con. I don't agree with. Right? We don't say I am not agree. No, we say I don't agree with your way, tu forma de hacer las cosas, your way of doing things. Doing things. We don't say doing the things. I don't agree with your way of doing things. And Belen said your way to do things, but it's more common to say your way of doing things. Number 2, tengo las manos mojadas. Not now, but before the show I went in there and I washed my hands. Tengo las manos mojadas. ¿Cómo se dice eso en inglés? Tengo las manos mojadas. And we do not say I have. It's a common mistake here. My hands are wet. In Spanish, you say literally, I have the hands wet. But in English, my hands are wet. My hands are wet. My leg is sore. We don't say, I have the leg sore. My shoulder is tired. My hands are wet. Tengo las manos mojadas. My hands are wet. Okay. Number 3, lo más importante de momento es empezar. Eso sí. The most important thing for now is to start. Sí, es empezar. The most important thing for now is to start. Lo más difícil para mí es levantarme por la mañana. The most difficult thing, lo más difícil, the most difficult thing for me is to get up in the morning. Levantar por la mañana. The most difficult thing for me is to get up in the morning. Number 5. Resuélvelo. How do you say that in English? Resuélvelo. Solve it. Resuélvelo. Solve it. We don't say resolve. We say solve. Solve it. Si no entregas la mercancía hoy, vamos a cancelar el pedido. If you don't deliver the merchandise today, we're going to cancel the order. Vamos a cancelar el pedido. We're going to cancel the order. Yeah. If you don't. Si no entregas. If you don't deliver the merchandise, la mercancía, the merchandise today, we're going to cancel the order. Number 7, apaga todas las luces. Apagar. Apagar. Turn off all the lights. Apagan todas las luces. Turn off all the lights. The lights, las luces. Valentino says, Kyle, native speakers say to sneak in. Do you also say to sneak out? Sure. Yeah, like someone can sneak into the studio to take a book, and then they try to sneak out. So to sneak is to go stealthfully, to go silently, to travel without being noticed, to sneak. Sneak in, sneak out, sneak around the room. Sure, to sneak anywhere. Si quieres aprobar, mejorar tu actitud. Mejora tu actitud. Yes. If you want to pass, si quieres aprobar, if you want to pass, improve your attitude. Deuteronomy says, like a snake. No, that is snake. Serpiente, snake. This is sneak. S-N-E-A-K. Snack se escribe. Sneak. To sneak around, to move stealthily without being noticed. But here, if you want to pass, improve your attitude. Okay. So there you go. We're almost out of time. So I will finish there. But I want to remind you to subscribe to the stream, right? We're online, Inglés Online, TVE, Inglés Online, TVE. And I'll be back tomorrow with another class. Mañana más, otro programa más mañana. Subscribe. Click the button so you'll get notifications about new programs. But I'll be back tomorrow with another class. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And we'll see you next time, folks. Bye-bye.
Don't tell Luke, but let's hijack the ad break.
That's an amazing idea.
Let's do it.
I love it. Okay,
Why don't we teach people 3 adjectives?
3 adjectives. That's amazing. What are the 3 adjectives we can teach?
Well, exciting.
Exciting. That's a good one. How about creative?
Creative. That's a nice one.
That's a good one too. And a really common mistake. There's one that people get wrong all the time. Fun.
Fun. So we have exciting, which means, in your perfect Spanish,
which means emocionante.
Emocionante, as I would say. Yes. Emocionante. Yes. Exciting.
Exactly. Creative.
Creative.
Yeah,
which
creativo.
means creativo.
Creativo. And fun, which doesn't mean gracioso.
No.
It means divertido.
Divertido. Can we give we have an example of each one of these 3 adjectives?